Are you happy with the trade? Yes or no?
I'm happy with the
trade.
Give
it to me. Okay.
I'm happy with the trade. Can I give you a letter grade? I'm going to give you a letter grade.
Okay.
C plus B. This is I'm going to give you this is a B. This is a B grade right now, with TBD for increase as well too. Because I'll tell you this. Mm-hmm. AP becomes a 28-point game per game scorer, and I actually think this is a really great move for Dallas because you've seen over the years that they've had a hard time attracting free agents.
Yep.
I think Mark Cupid's a guy that says, I'm going to take the opportunity. And listen, they don't have a ton to kind of build around, but you look at it, it's like Doncic is on a rookie contract. KP is going to be playing on a restricted free agent contract next year. So what he's going to probably get, he's going to probably get, 18 million a season. Great. They still have Harrison Barnes, Dwight Powell, Devin Harris. Those are not great guys to build your team around. But again, you look at how the West is structured.
Wait. You didn't just say Devin Harris, did you?
I think Devin Harris is still on that team.
Oh, if he is, he's 45 with no legs. Listen. Let's get serious. Let's get serious now. This is a monumental deal. Do you understand what this means right now? Okay? Yeah. 2 max big time free agents next year. Okay? Do you understand it? Hold on, I'm not done. Okay? Okay. I'm getting it popping right now. Okay? Getting it popping. Okay? The Knicks have a potential to be back now. Do you understand? Okay, you are talking top 3, hopefully, pick in the draft, right? Then on top of that, you have Kevin Knox. Okay? We have Dennis Smith at the point, but I'm not satisfied with that at the point. Okay? But you have that there, though. You have a serviceable player who, I know it was against the Knicks, but last night he had a triple-double, okay? So the guy is showing many, many skills in different areas, okay? Yes, we should have drafted him over Ntilikina, but I understand why.
Or Donovan Mitchell.
Everybody passed on Donovan. Listen, Ntilikina has the wingspan of a 7-footer, okay? So I understand getting him. On top of that, Dennis Smith had knee injuries in college. Point guard, bad knee injury in New York. He's falling down. On the chat, they are getting it popping. Okay? Okay, so let me see. Yes, it opens up the deal. That's right. Chris on the chat, it opens up the deal for 2 max free agents. We can think about this. Next year, you can have Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant. That's what
we both want. Can we both agree that's what we both want the point?
Yes, and he actually has ties to New York, so I understand that. The Kevin Durant, which we'll get into a second, I don't understand the linkage. I don't understand the connection, but just what did I say on the last show? I said that the talk of KD to New York was real. Remember I said that? I said Bill Simmons was talking about it, everything. But think about this. Kyrie, KD, Kevin Knox, Dennis Smith off the bench, okay, and either RJ Barrett or Zion, okay? Think about that squad.
Listen, yeah, I like it. And I'll tell you what, Mitchell Robinson at the 5 is not a bad player. I really do like a Mitchell Robinson right now.
What's up with him? What's up with him? He's a rim protector, but what's up with him? Is he?
Okay. So what I'll say quickly about this? One, he was a guy that didn't play collegiate basketball and kind of just developed on his own on the side because of whatever he decided he didn't want to do college, and there was I'm guessing grade.
No, not about his story. Why is he not on the court? I don't really see him on the court.
He was injured for a little bit. I think it was an ankle injury or something. He had an injury of some sort that prevented him from being on the court.
He actually was one of the people that was playing hard.
He's in good favor, and so you think about he's a guy who's a modern 5 at this point. Why not keep him at that position? He looks good. And I'll tell you this last point on this bad Knicks team. Alonzo Trier, or is it Trier?
Trier. He's another one. He's another one playing his heart out, man.
He's playing because he just got his money and he wants more money. They just upped his contract to $7 million. I'm gonna be pretty happy with that.
Once again, bench players.
Well, you know, this is kind of like this new core that they have with Steve Mills and the other guys that they have in terms of their scouting and everything else. And they're developing and they're actually finding guys in the later rounds. They did a great job last year. You know, Trier was a late round 2-way D-League player or G-League player that they're going to pick up. And then they signed him to a full-time contract. You know, Noah Vonleh has actually been a pretty good pickup. You know, I think he's been good too. He's going to be a guy that's going to be next year.
These are bench players. But listen, getting back to what I was saying with KP here. KP was the franchise, okay? So I understand it's a loss. It's, you know, everyone's lungs left with Melo, and now the heart is gone with KP. I understand this, but you got to understand. They're saying that first of all, the first red flag, but I gave him the pass on it. And Rob in the chat mentioning here that Kyrie may be going back with LeBron. That's true. We'll tap into that. That's true. That's a possibility as well.
I think that's fiction, but it's cute.
I don't think so. But
I think it's fiction.
But I think that, you know, you never know. But getting back to what I was saying, the first red flag for me was, remember when KP walked out on the end of the year meeting, the Phil 15, as they call it. Yeah. Everybody gets 15 minutes with Phil. He walked out and went back to God, I forget what he's from.
I think he probably went to Spain, probably, because that's where he like.
That's why you're the man. That's why you're the man.
That's where a lot of these athletes lay in the summertime, the Euros, man.
Point of the matter is the GM of your franchise wants to talk to you and you left. But I gave him the pass, okay, because it was Phil Jackson. I understand him being so upset. Plus, Phil's gone. So, okay, you had a problem with Phil. He's gone. Then you heard the rumblings last year. He was pissed off about the losing, okay, which I understand. But I shouldn't find out about it. You know what I'm saying? The average fan shouldn't find out about it. Now, you go to this year. He's chirping, he's talking. You're not even on the court and you're chirping after your injury. So you got a diva superstar talking trash, and then he doesn't understand the big picture. He's saying he wants to get back on the court. Dude, we're trying to lose. This is not part of the plan. We're not playing Cantor, okay? we're and we're trying to lose these games. He didn't want to be a part of it. He walked in and said, hey, I'm going to be on the court soon, and I want to be traded. That's it. Goodbye. And you know what? And this is a great deal for both teams, because that's why Mark Cuban is the rebel he is. And that's why he will always be in the picture and be a winning franchise. And that's why he was able to beat that Miami Heat team, okay? Taking a chance, grabbing Jason Kidd from New Jersey and going with it. You know, that's why he's a billionaire, because he does moves like that. He just set his franchise up for the next 10 to 12 years, okay? Doncic with Porzingis, are you kidding me? Now you build the pieces around it. He didn't care. Dennis Smith, get out of here. DeAndre, you're a one-year contract anywhere. Get out of here. Wesley Matthews, you're a subpar player. You're a knockdown three-point shooter, but get out of here. We're building for the future. Doncic he's incredible. And now you put KP with him, two foreign players. They're ready, Bond. You saw their handshake last night, right? You know? Yeah. But check this out, though. Not only was Porzingis' complaining an issue, but hey, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. He's 7'5". He's already been injured twice.
Okay, and not just any kind of injuries, right? Lower body injuries.
Lower body injuries
with a big guy like that.
And he's still not fully grown yet, because what is he, 20? So he's still got another year. But it's only a year. Let's get serious. And you know what? Phil Jackson did say this. And listen, I thought Phil Jackson, I don't understand how he did such a bad job here. The one good thing he did was Porzingis. But if you remember that press conference afterwards, when he was saying, we drafted him. He's a great talent, blah, blah, blah. He's got all these skills. Remember what he said about him? He said he can have this high ceiling or he can break down like Sean Bradley. Okay. Remember, he said that. We still don't know that. And, so, hey, this may have been a great move. It sets us up. We've never been in a position. I'll say one more thing before I pitch it to you.
Yes, please.
This deal could have been made next year, right? And then the Knicks would have missed out on those free agents. This deal was made this year. This sets us up to be ready, okay? You have to have hope. Stop having this defeated mentality that Porzingis is the only player in the league. We're talking Kevin Durant. We're talking Jimmy Butler. We're talking potentially, Anthony Davis. Look who we're talking about. Well, that's the year after. We'll get to him in a second. Look who we're talking about, though. We're talking, I don't think he's going to come, but hey, Kawhi Leonard. The best thing that this does is it sets up for a Kevin Durant or whatever to say, hey, New York, I want to come there. And hey, I just spoke to Kawhi Leonard. I just spoke to Jimmy Butler. I just spoke to Kyrie Irving. He wants to come too.
Yeah.
Can I bring him? And we can say, of course, because we have the salary cap space. A lot of teams can't say that.
Yeah.
Bring your friend. Bring your friend.
Yeah.